Awkward. We're live now.
There we go.
I'm
on.
sorry.
No, that's what we're here for, really.
I'm so brain dead today that I didn't even notice I'm not streaming, so... Whoops. Right, and I have the death counter, and I think everything should be Gucci. Right, so we are going to Shaded Woods to Ruined Fork Road, I think. That's the place where you have, like, the 3 choices to go.
That's
Oh,
correct.
and I finished the first Ace Attorney game, like the Ace Attorney, the one that finishes with Rise of Ashes.
Rise from the Ashes is really
Rise
good.
from the... It's so good. Like, I liked
A
it
little
more than I
long,
think...
but very good.
Yeah, I think I liked it more than the entire game together. Like, all of the other cases together.
That makes sense. It was written much later, you know.
Yeah. And of course, like, the entire fingerprint mechanic and whatever that they introduced to, like, show the Nintendo DS stuff. It's, like, a little bit silly on the Switch. And it kind of feels stupid because it's not like you can use, like, the fingerprinting stuff anywhere except for that one place where you're supposed to do it. So it's not like a trial and error kind of thing. And then when you use it, it's just a matter of seconds until you're done with it because it's not really
It's cute,
a complex...
though.
Yeah, it's cute. That's... No! Hi, lady!
Howdy, howdy. Old lady. There.
Basically, that's it. Yeah, it's cute. Nothing other than that. But the story itself was amazing.
Yes, it really was.
I kinda knew who the actual murderer is from the start.
It's not
Because-
very well hidden.
Yeah.
Given that only one person has a real villain design.
Yeah, like too happy and too kind to produce symbol of the ring. Do I have to have like a ring, right?
Symbol of the king.
No, that's the wrong door, wrong path. Lady says in-game lurk, and hey, Sergeant Keys. How's
Hi,
it going?
Keys. Okay.
Okay.
Castle Drang Lake then is on the left where the tower is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did I not say left?
Left or
I
right?
ignore you.
Oh, yeah, I do that too.
Oh.
To be honest, I said left, but I didn't trust myself.
Yeah. I didn't trust you either.
I understand. Oh, what a mistake.
Look at this one shot.
It's always nice to come back to an area that was like giving you troubles and then just
Yeah.
smack the living hell out of everything.
Well, to be fair, that is mostly how my entire gameplay has been going on the magic build. Like, rarely anything takes more than 2 hits to kill.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, okay, Brady, I started to dabble a little bit in magic and Elden Ring.
Yeah.
My fucking god, I have one of the spells just makes certain fights and encounters super easy.
How the shit is your build so much stronger than mine? I've also got an int focus build right now, and I can't do that.
Okay, no. I only have like 20 intellect.
I have
Beppo.
40.
Because I have a medallion.
Hi,
that
Schnaufy.
gives me
Metallion.
5 intellect.
So do
just to
I.
take me to like 19 or 20. But here's the thing: the spell I use, for the most part, needs 14.
I mean,
It
I
actually helped me
probably
kill
got it.
Radon. You get it from an optional quest, so maybe you do, maybe you don't.
Well, pop it open. Let's see. 14, 14. I've got a lot of 15s. Let me see. I'm going through all the different schools. Not the Karian Slicer, which
No.
is good. Bye.
No.
There's all
Ah,
my
okay.
ice sorceries. Yeah, no, I don't have any of those yet.
Oh yeah, okay. I can sort of like navigate you to it because it's in Caelid. I know you've been there.
Ugh.
Okay, so I found the worst enemy in the game for my build, and that is these invisible people, because I cannot
That you
target
can't
them.
walk on to. Right,
Yeah.
hey Schnaufel, how's it going? Glad to see you.
So I just have to, like, run away from them. Well, it's not like they're following me. No, wait. Nope, they are following me. Okay, never mind. I think somewhere around here was the message about use tongue.
Butthole or something.
Butthole, yeah.
Be honest, I kind of expected them to not allow that kind of messages in Elden Ring. You know, just try and stop people by removing as many of potential words, you know?
Of course they
Problematic ones. But it just, they put even more.
I'm playing in offline mode for a reason.
Okay, this one is deed.
So yeah, Elden Ring overall, really impressed with the world. Combat could be better, quite a bit better. I feel Eclipse is going to have even stronger thoughts about that than I do.
Oh yeah,
Hi,
it's
Savage.
PvP, they made harder to backstab. Or
Well, they made it harder to backstab, and they, continuing on from Bloodborne, effectively neutered dodging entirely. If you don't have picture-perfect timing, it doesn't matter what your positioning is. The massive, like, sluggish boss with the giant sword is going to pivot 270 degrees on the spot, mid-swing, and, like, flatten you the second you come out of your roll. And lots of bosses can cook their attacks.
Yeah, the attack cooking is a bit... It's just because they don't make it then about, you know, you actually learning the boss's patterns. They make it just about being able to react the fastest.
Yeah.
So, well, I think it certainly, like, requires more skill. It's not a good kind of skill difficulty leveling, you know?
Well, it's not necessarily that it requires more skill, it's that it only allows for a narrower range of skills. Positioning, especially in a game like this where bosses punish you for being too close to them, positioning, the use of supplemental abilities and talismans, and, like, customizing your build, those are all skills in this kind of thing as well. And it feels like they often weren't taken into consideration. It was just, how tight can you get the timing? Well, I say that. But then lots of bosses and enemies also have hordes of homing projectiles or follow-up attacks that pop immediately after powerful attacks, and even if your timing on dodges are perfect, will follow through and hit you. So, it feels like their response to the issue of players maybe exploring more of the world and having a more robust build than intended was often to intentionally design bosses or other substantial encounters to be based around attrition. That you're just gonna take damage, you're gonna take hits, and it's gonna slowly weather you down. That wasn't really a design focus in previous titles, but it does seem to be here. Good to see you, Savage. Thanks for joining us.
You know what's a good thing? Like, there is a lot of poison areas. Like,
Too many.
That is a good thing?
well, the good part is most of them are optional.
The most dangerous one isn't.
Which one?
There's an entire country based around toxin.
What, you mean Kalit?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not, like, it's only a small part of the map that is, you know, you walk in poison.
But most of the enemies can toxify you in one form or another. Hold on a moment, gotta do my
God
thing.
fucking damn it. Nuke him.
There we go.
I don't know what the message was. Can you, Potato, maybe put like a ban word or something?
Yeah, sure, I'll see.
I think that's the second person that's tried with the same website.
So-
yeah, I don't see the message either. Was it your follows or something like that, Brady?
No. They, the website was called, like, viewers.shop or something.
Well, doesn't matter.
So unsurprisingly, it seems so far my take is a little more critical than probably Potatoes and Pots, but nowhere near as critical as Eclipse's.
Yeah, and that's basically just the same, like, reasoning why I didn't like Sekiro. It's just This one suits my playstyle a little bit more.
You should rename yourself from over-analyst to over-critical.
I don't think he's overcritical.
Nah. I
On the
actually
whole, I do really like this game. I just wish that it felt a little bit more fair in the late game. Because, again, like Bloodborne, AoEs become really ubiquitous. Like, we're talking... I encountered a major boss last night with a beautiful design. Like, honestly, one of my favorite aesthetics in the entire franchise. And no joke, all but 2 of its, like, dozen or so attacks were massive radial AoEs.
Yeah.
You don't have to say the actual name. Just give me a hint to
The Cosmic Boss.
the cosmic boss. Ooh, can I get another hint? If it's what I
I'll
think
tell
it
you
is.
its name because it won't give
yeah,
players
sure.
more familiar or anything. Astel.
Oh yeah, met him.
Met him, hated him.
Yeah, he's an extremely optional boss, and he's apparently something they classify as a legend boss.
He's one of the gods.
Oh man, do I fucking hate him.
Now, can I give you a tip? Have you not killed him?
No, no.
Can I give you a tip?
Yes, please, many tips.
Don't. Run away.
It's a mechanically superior version of the mid-ear fight, as it happens. He takes more damage in the head, and in fact, attacking it head-on is the safest way to do it. Because if you try to stay beneath it or to its sides, it'll just AoE you to death every time.
No, my issue was that I couldn't fucking get to him. He'd kill me before I even got there. That's why I'm doing other stuff and slow leveling my health.
I would say summon one of those ghosts, because I have one who's been super handy. So far.
Yeah, I leveled my mind enough to have 100 focus so I can summon one of the spirit ashes that I got from a boss fight. And he is really tanky, really good. Certain like duo bosses, which would have been a fucking pain in the ass, as you might have noticed, he's actually killed himself. All I did was like, distract one of them, and he just does the killing. If they're like,
is it Oleg?
Oleg, yes, my good buddy Oleg.
Now, he was, you're right, very tanky, but in my experience, a little weak, though in retrospect, it's because I used him mostly for bosses that had some kind of slashing resistance. So, excuse me, I've been using, the Dragon Knight.
Ooh, I don't think I have him.
He's a super defensive summon based around lightning.
Oh,
He's
okay.
basically a Lane-Del Knight.
Interesting.
Speaking of Lane-Del, Anne Orlando can go fuck itself.
But Brady, which level is your summon?
Plus 10.
Nice.
Hey, Kay. how's it
Hi,
going?
Kay.
Welcome, and
Thank you for the sub.
Okay.
Oh,
How was
I
your
also
day?
found the Dung Eater.
Dung Eater. Oh. Have you
Dung Eater
zoomed in?
In the round table hold?
And in the real world.
Have you zoomed in on him?
Dung Eater is not the friendly, fun time we were expecting him to be.
Oh yeah, but did you notice something about him?
Yeah.
Yeah, his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
Potato showed
Seth.
me. Yeah. He zoomed in and I was like, no, they didn't. Yes, they did.
Which is why I asked you, Brady, if you found the Dung Eater.
I found him.
I was like, oh my god, I really want to tell you, but I don't want to spoil it for you, but I really want to talk to someone about it.
And I killed him.
Oh, nice. I haven't actually got to the point. I know where he is in the real world. I haven't just found him yet. I haven't got there
fuck
yet.
that place. Fuck that place.
Yeah, Draconic guy, and then 2 of the normal ones.
No. Why on earth, if with your entire back catalog this company has at this point, why are they like, man, I think we need a throwback here. Hey, how about the Depths? That old chestnut. Let's break that one back out. Like,
Yeah, I really
why?
don't like the repetitiveness of bosses. Like, I get they went for a lot of bosses, but I'd be fine with like 85 instead of 105 and just don't repeat bosses.
I'm fine with it, actually. The only issues I have, looking at Caelid again, are those areas where they attempt to increase the quote-unquote difficulty of a boss by just making you fight 2 or 3 of a boss that was originally designed to be fought at a lower level and balanced for one-on-one. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't just make it, like, say, twice as challenging to fight 2 of the same thing. Oftentimes, depending on the way their moveset's designed, the way they're programmed to punish heals or things like that, adding in a second one can make it exponentially more difficult, and I don't think the devs really accounted for that.
Yeah.
Like the dual boss before Radahn.
Ugh. Oh, fuck. Well,
But
one of them is harmless. The other one...
I'm sorry, the one that has low health is not harmless. He was almost two-shotting me.
No, he's really aggressive, but, like, you can get rid of him quickly. The same can't be said of the other one.
True, but he's still a pain in the ass. If he gets off an attack, you're fucked.
Have you, Well, I don't want to spoil anything necessarily, but have you run into any Crucible Knights in optional dungeons?
The one in the Everjail?
No. No.
There's more.
Do you want me to tell you?
Please, yeah, just tell me.
Do it once! At the
Fuck.
bottom of a dungeon inhabited almost entirely by those fucking insta-death chariots.
Insta-death chariots?
Yeah.
What, the ones with like pizza cutters and
Yes, the giant mechanical traps.
Okay, do you want me to tell you what they're called? Like their actual lore names?
No, not the virgins, not the virgins. I mean the ones that, like, inhabit the heroes' graves. They literally look like a giant chariot, a metallic ceremonial chariot with massive
Where is
spiked
the bonfire here?
wheels.
Pretty sure
It
there
should
was a
be
bonfire.
I think
It's
yeah, no,
downstairs and
Yeah,
directly
downstairs.
across the way. Like, you're going to take a ladder down, and then straight across the way there will be a little cell you can
I
open.
think on the right side of the
So here.
castle, yeah, through the door. There's a little hole in the floor. Why am I watching it on fucking stream? There we go. So have you found the second Bdakhlar Virgin in the academy?
I haven't, but I found out where they're from.
Oh yes, but the thing is, if you find the second one, I don't know if I should tell you because depending on how your fight with it goes, you might not find the secret boss.
Well, I honestly don't know where it is. We'll go back for it later, though. That's my operant train of thought
Yeah.
right now. I'm gonna go through. I'm sure the game's gonna give us like a hard point of no return once we finally killed all 30 or some odd gods, and then I'm going to go back through and see, hey, what all did I miss?
Yeah, sure. It's not really. It's a short, kind of short boss.
Hi,
Short
Eclipse.
area.
Hey, how's it going?
Feel free to
man?
join us in voice chat if you want to.
Yeah. It's also a very bullshit boss, because it's another
There's
duo
a few of
boss.
those.
Yeah, it's another duo boss. And you know what the problem for me was with it? So once you get to that secret area, you kind of can't leave.
Oh, good. Oh, it's one of those.
Yes. But the thing is, I died on that boss about 40 times because I was slightly underleveled for it. And I was just... I was even considering quitting the game and just starting a new character. Or maybe just quitting the game for a while. Because, you know, I was like, I can't beat this boss. I can't summon anyone. I cannot do anything. This is bullshit. And then, at a certain point, I noticed that, yeah, I actually can teleport out. I just couldn't for I don't know how long. I don't know what I had to do to trigger the ability to, you know, leave.
Welcome back, Savage. Savage says, I'm back. What did I miss? Seth made her way down into the Dranglaic catacombs, and Potato and I are still talking shop about Elden Ring. We have
Yeah.
different experiences, but seemingly an equal amount of
Oh
frustration.
god, I hated this area. But should be fine
We're
now.
frustrated by very different things. But yeah, Potato, I agree, and I also feel like I've lost way more runes or XP in this game than all the other ones combined, just because, you know, you wander into a boss fight or a dungeon with plenty of ambushes or instant kills or things like that, and, well, too bad.
Most of my runes I lost due to being fucking stupid.
Enemies can chain attack you to death far more easily in Elden Ring.
Yeah, especially if there's like 2 of them, and a lot of them just have quicker attacks than you do.
And endless combo.
Yeah.
Like, I just fought, for instance, a story boss, I think, with a massive axe, right? We're talking the size of the character. And, in addition to the near-perfect tracking, of course, it's, as far as health or actual damage output went, it wasn't bad at all. I actually felt like I was slightly over-leveled for it. But I still had a slightly tough time, because it would perform these, like, 6-hit combos with the giant axe, with cooking throughout and near-perfect tracking. And it's like, well, what do you want me to do here? Eclipse says, you got the halberd. The heck? I farmed that halberd for hours before. Yeah, cyan drops are super rare. Savage says, I finally got a chance to play. I'm having a blast so far. Glad to hear it, man. Savage says, I really hate how that staff whiffs so much if the enemy's point blank. Because of its length, I think, yeah. But, yeah, I'm really liking Elden Ring. I love the new world. I love the new world, I love the open world design. I need to emphasize, I like way more about this game than I don't. But like I told Eclipse, I think, last night, the game stays at a pretty consistent high level of quality most of the time, but its lows are miserably, infuriatingly low. Like, some of the worst this company's ever produced. And I think a lot of that's just the result of trying a new type of a progression system, a new type of setting for this game, and needing to polish it up. I do wish they'd stop with the constant attempts to veteran-proof combat, though, because, again, it makes a lot of combat feel overly punitive. And also, just like with those backhand attacks that were added in DS3, it results in a lot of enemies and bosses feeling like they have kind of samey movesets.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's also, they pretty much removed backstab from the game. I think I made like 3 backstabs in my entire playthrough. Because they sort of, like, they did what they did in Bloodborne, where they lowered the, no, they did in DS3, where they lowered like the angle to be eligible for a backstab, right? And then they went further to prevent like edge cases where you could stab someone, well, backstab someone in the face.
Yeah.
And essentially, you can sort of backstab NPCs, but if you manage to backstab a player, you're either very skillful or very lucky.
This room can eat a dick. Can eat a bag of dicks.
By the way, howdy, Equilibrium. They say, tuned in just in time to see you enjoying your favorite room in the game. And Eclipse says, you could not have less HP if you tried. Holy crap. Oh, for that previous line.
Yeah.
We're making
That was
you
really
proud,
fun.
brother.
I hate this room with a passion. Whoever invented this room can go repeatedly sit on a cactus.
Oh god. I see, Seth hating stuff like this is why I really want to watch her play Elden Ring.
Get me a PlayStation
Again,
5.
Oh, remember, people hated DS2 for the gank bosses. You know, bosses that in that game were actually designed with multiple enemy entities in play in mind. Elden Ring's gank bosses are not. But what?
Mostly because people see amazing reviews for it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I gotta like this game."
It's gotta be good, right?
Even though it is good, and I'm pretty sure this is going to
Yeah.
most definitely be Game of the Year.
For me too. Again, I'm like Eclipse was, or seems to be so far. I'm hypercritical of a few things, but I really like the package altogether. If that makes sense. Like I said,
I mean, for their first dip into open world, and not having like help from any of the studios like experienced in making open world games, really good.
Savage says, I like the difficulty, but I play for different reasons. Mental gymnastics is essential for men in my family, and my poison of choice is games. Well, see, that's perfectly fine, and I've expressed this on stream before. If it sounds like I'm super whiny or averse to difficulty, I'm not. It's that I generally like my challenge to be concomitant with a level of strategizing I have to do, rather than a picture-perfect command of a certain very narrow range of mechanics, if that makes sense. And, FromSoft's problem, you can see it from DS1 to then Bloodborne to DS3 to Elden Ring, is they constantly try to, as I say, veteran-proof their combat by implementing combat strategies that invalidate popular approaches to combat from previous games entirely, rather than presenting entirely new types of challenge. And in Elden Ring in particular, now I'm in the late game, or I think, so it might be a little bit different in my experience. A lot of bosses and enemies rely on status effects, excessive tracking, and cooking that weren't present in earlier titles to wear players down through attrition. If I mistimed a roll and got hit by an attack that I should have been able to see coming, that's totally on me. But if I roll behind a boss with a giant greatsword and they pivot 180 degrees on the spot to drop a sword on me just as I'm getting out of a roll, that feels a little cheap. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like I did something that should have been qualified as an appropriate response to the situation, but because other people used similar strategies on games in the past, they had to ameliorate that strategy, no matter how little sense it made in context or in universe. Instead of maybe just designing different fights that would challenge people differently, like, I don't know, more magic bosses. Just an idea. Eclipse says, I think this room would be less annoying if the Ruined Sentinels had lower aggro range. Yeah, sure, for sure. And as I said to Brady, the skill I learned low HPing Midir, Gale, and Freda did not carry over at all. That's right. That's absolutely right. Being super resilient seems to be the only way to go. Didn't you find that, Potato? Like, even though we're maybe not having the hardest time of the entire franchise, we are, like, face-tanking a lot more shit in Elden Ring.
Yeah. I went for not leveling much of my health in the beginning.
Yep.
And I mean I did like all that I did, all the story bosses and everything so far.
This room is way too suspicious.
I've had about 25 or 20 to 25 vigor. But now I'm leveling it. I'm leveling it to at least 40. I don't give a shit. Then
I've
I'm gonna
got
go back
30
to villages.
right now.
Yeah. And as soon as I started leveling it, oh man, night and day. Makes it so much easier when you can take that one extra hit.
Potato, you can help me out here. Tell me if I'm underleveled then. I'm in Lanedell and I'm 107.
Oh shit, dude. I'm 83.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I'm good then. Savage says I'm not judging or nothing, just thought I'd mention my mindset. Yeah, no man, that's totally fine, and I'm glad you can appreciate games for like the challenge or the difficulty alone. It's just not something I think we could do. Oh God, speaking of, just as I say that, round the corner comes one of the virgins. Oh fuck.
I have a feeling these masks are gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna roll. Yeah, okay. Okay, that one was way too obvious.
What are you?
Ooh, Twinkling Titanite. No, fuck, get it, dick!
Savage says, love how they changed the mask room. And Eclipse says, the game is designed for you to roll in and out of bosses' ranges, not through them, which is not really telegraphed at all till you die 40 times, because rolling away gets you hit by some of the boss's insane ranged attacks. Yep, that's true. And, more than any other game in the franchise, this is my last major gripe, This game fucking loves its ambushes. And I don't mean like you can turn the camera and see the enemy waiting for you around the corner. I mean they drop from the ceiling, they teleport in, And if you die in some of those encounters, yeah, that can feel kind of cheap if you've got a lot of XP on you, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But did you find the DS DS enemies they brought back for this game?
Yes, I did.
Of all the
They look
ones, I
kinda-
didn't think it would be them.
They look kind of cute now.
Do they?
Yeah,
They look
yeah,
the
like
same.
Oof. Okay.
they look more amphibian and kind of like really messed up cartoon mascots for something.
Okay, sure.
Okay, I need to find out what the shit these things are and why they're here.
What, the virgins?
Yeah, they shouldn't be in Lanedale.
They're everywhere. Wait, where's the fuck is Lanedale?
It's the capital.
Oh, where the tree is.
Yes.
Oh, they're everywhere.
No, I know they're everywhere, but like in lore, the fact that they were able to make it here makes no sense at all.
Well, actually.
Fuck you.
Uh,
Well, actually.
I mean, you've been to Volcano Manor, right?
Oh yeah, it's
You
fun
know the
place.
two areas. You know the two areas are connected, right?
What?
Oh, I know they're connected, but they're at war, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh. Did not notice this before.
I love that though. Like, oh, where are the heretics we need to purge from the country at all costs? Oh, they live across the street.
Yeah. Well, that's usually how it goes. You know, keep your friends close, but your
Savage
enemies
says-
closer.
Eclipse says that soul spear is so good. Oh man, it is. And Savage says before the masks would spit darts as you pass, now it waits till you open the chest, and they all fire and spit in their line of sight afterwards. Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Of course, hello.
Equilibrium says don't skip the skippable thing in this area. Oh, that's right. There is a yeah. Savage points out there's a bonfire down there in an alcove.
Down here?
Uh,
Oh, like
secret
there's
wall.
another.
Hidden wall.
There's a hidden wall.
Yeah. I think it was the one that didn't have any like those marble thingies.
Ah, nice. Thanks.
I do have to give credit where credit's due for Elden Ring. There are fewer big swords in this game than I think Miyazaki would normally be able to restrain himself to.
Oh,
Instead, they've been replaced with big axes.
Ah! I forgot that these guys respawn. Come here. Cannot
I'm actually
aim.
Brady, or do the halberds feel kind of way too strong?
I never tried them out. I'm using a pair of intelligence weapons right now.
I've tried them out a little bit, and it's just the range that they have is insane.
Generally, in you know me, there's no such thing as too strong. No such thing. Let's see. I've got to be missing some stuff in this place. It's friggin' massive.
You know what really annoys me about this game? The horseback mechanic.
It grew on me over time. I'm not a huge fan, but I don't hate it. I don't hate
No,
it.
I just don't like how punishing it is to get knocked off the horse.
Ah, yeah. I'm
Hello.
with you.
When it's so easy to do it.
You have fought admirably on your journey, Tursit.
Oh, but Potato, if you're as far in as I am, then odds are very good you've met one of my favorite bosses in the game.
Carries the
To not
last king
spoil the experience for others, I'll just say it's one of the hidden or secret gods.
called.
Um,
He found the strength to
Like,
does it have horns?
and when
It certainly does.
Do you know that there's two of them?
Yep.
Good. Then you met
Isn't
both of
that
them.
fight fucking beautiful?
I was really annoyed with it the first time, but the second time, since it was mostly the same, I was fine, except the little change they added, which kind of caught me off guard.
Yeah.
But yeah, like once you learn his patterns, he isn't that bad. He doesn't cook his attacks.
No, not at all. And it's like it's a boss fight of a certain type, or it's a certain type of enemy I complain about them using way too much, right? But mechanically, it feels so different from all of the rest of them. And the music, the atmosphere, it's like beautiful. It's tranquil. I love it. I love it. So, when Elden Ring does things well, it does them very, very, very well.
Yeah.
Says, I hear talking to Nashandra's what unlocks the visual for all the bonfires you haven't been to yet in the menu. Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah.
Did you see the damage I did with Soul Spear?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think you broke the game, Seth. Well done. Oh,
Thank
and
you,
Pot,
Pot,
thank you
for
so
the
much
raid.
for the raid. And welcome, Raiders.
Welcome,
Thanks,
Raiders.
Paul.
There
How
we
y'all
go.
doing?
That was a very climactic fight. Yes. Oh, another bonfire. Right, came at right time. Pretty much, yes. Okay, let's go level up again. I do not trust myself with more than one soul in my inventory.
Holy shit. So once I leveled my fucking Ash summon guy,
Yeah?
the draconic boss, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Bear of the... Oh,
I
actually,
haven't done
let me
any
see.
damage to him, but my summon did, and he's at 80% health still.
Oh, and where in the game are you right now?
Oh, I
I'm
missed two
in
more Titanites.
the entrance to the capital.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that
trying
one.
to gain entrance by, you know. What do you mean that one? Is there more draconic assholes?
No. Just like you've seen non-draconic versions elsewhere.
Okay, what do adaptability? Maybe one because I like round numbers. And then one in vigor because I need more health. Alright, and now let's go back to Castle
Those came at
Jungly.
right time, right at climax. Yeah. I will say I do really like the Pokemon collect your summons mechanic in Elden Ring. It's fantastic. It's so much fun to explore through an area and be like, after fighting them for like an hour or two, oh, I get to use these guys if I want.
Speaking of
Back to the
Pokemon,
drum.
Eclipse, what do you feel about the new Pokemon? I'm not sure if I've asked you, like, which starter are you going for? I'm going with the Elvis Duck. Where the fuck am I?
Man, I think Eclipse is going for the fire, right?
The
Pot
Firecock.
says, man, I don't understand. I have near 60 hours in Elden and I'm nowhere near your progression, Brady and Potato. Well, I'm not quite near Potato's progression, I don't think. I've just
No,
been...
you're ahead of me. You've killed more main bosses than I have at this point.
Am I?
Yeah, I've just done a little bit more, I think, exploring the world.
Maybe. Savage says, I played for 20-ish hours and have unlocked 2 trophies. That sounds about right. You start unlocking trophies fast and furious the deeper in you go.
Yeah, I mean, I only have, I have 60-ish hours, and I have, give me a moment, I think 13 trophies, yeah.
Whee!
9 hours and... how many trophies? On. Menu. I don't care about PlayStation now. Sorry, I don't. What else? What else? 18 trophies.
Oh yeah, so you are ahead of me. At least in the main story.
For now.
Yeah.
Is any... Okay, none of these guys wakes up. Okay then.
Oh, this looks like an illusion.
Ah!
It's not.
So, Potato, you're gonna meet some of my favorite enemies as soon as you step foot inside Leyndell.
About to. Well, I just took the elevator up. So far, it's empty. Kind of like it that way.
Because I only have 7 achievements. And Savage says also like how they changed this room. Yeah, they did, tweak Drang Lake Castle quite a lot.
So, you remember that NPC that was completely quiet in the round table? That we both kind of agreed the armor was some of the best looking in the game?
D?
No. D is the one sitting at the table. The one just, what's the name
Oh,
of
the
the
Royal
guy?
Remains.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, such a great set.
Ah.
I'm using it now.
I actually was way less fond of it once I saw it in the light, but it's got good stats.
Oh, it does seem a bit differently colored when we get it, yeah.
It looks dirtier somehow. Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense, to be honest.
It looked more greener, to be honest, in that area.
Yeah, just it had a cooler color palette overall. I don't mean like cooler as in more aesthetically pleasing. I mean like it
Oh
had
God,
cooler-
no.
Yeah. But have you, Brady,
Hmm?
found, okay, I'm just gonna give you a hint. Have you found the mushroom?
Mushroom. Mushroom outfit or
Yes.
yep.
Oh, not. I like it. I've also found there's an extra mushroom piece that you can replace one of the armor sets
The
with.
crown.
Oh, you found that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Of course you did. Have you tried wearing it and going into the rot?
No. No,
it's
I've
about,
not.
It's about half as fast as
very
it
nice.
normally would be. As
So,
build-
Right now I'm wearing almost pure Lanedell Knight stuff because I think their armor looks very cool. You know, it's the most like intact of the knight sets we found so far, which makes sense. With the exception of my Cuirass. I'm using a special Cuirass in as a show of dedication to my boss in game.
So the enemies you were talking about, the
Yeah.
trumpet snowmen, basically.
The toilet paper genies, the envoys, they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
They really remind me of the oh, those fucking things in Bloodborne.
You know what they remind me of?
Yeah.
Like
What?
those little like rounded bottom clown punching bags from back in the day.
Yeah. But they're even. This one is running away from me and just spinning around like his axis for some reason.
One of the things I love though is they're the ones playing the horn music you can hear in the background.
Ooh, this is.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Aren't they cool?
They're okay.
I mean, come on, Silver Knights, eat your hearts out. We want more toilet paper genies. Well, I do at least.
So, have you activated
Guys?
what's her name? Yeah.
No offense, but you have been going
Sorry.
about that for like an hour now. And I mean, I usually wouldn't mind, but it's a game that not that many people have played or have gotten to the path where you are, so...
Fair dues. You've been doing really well, though.
I am trying to get to the area where I haven't been yet as fast as possible. And I think this was somewhere around the last area that I've been to, if I remember correctly.
No.
No?
You made it all the way through, like, the last two areas of the main game and you were going into the DLC.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
that's what made it so difficult. You were maybe 2 streams away from completing the whole thing.
Oh, like, plus the DLCs, so everything.
That's correct. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
Now-
I think I asked in the last stream Potato if I'm close to the end, and he was said that there's still a way to go, so I thought I was
there
much
is.
farther.
Yeah.
Have you spoken to Dark Diver Grandal?
Don't recall. Potato, did
The
I?
Covenant Master in the wheelchair.
No. Because,
You need to find him in 3 places.
Yep.
Jesus, this guy scared me. Hello.
He's the one who offers you membership in the Pilgrims of Dark Covenant that gives you access to the super boss eventually.
Ah, okay.
Savage has long way to go. I'd say
Not
what,
that
Potato,
long.
like, considering the incredible progress she's been making, probably give Seth 3.5 more streams and we're probably there.
Yeah, I think 2 of the DLCs are gonna be really easy for her.
The last one might be a little tricky.
Yeah, yeah. But the other
Because-
two,
Everything's magic resistant, if I recall.
yeah. But the other two are gonna be just fine.
Okay,
So it
then
says,
let's go
there's
down.
a Red Phantom here in New Game Plus. Is there really?
Is he scary?
Wait, if he's there in New Game Plus, does that mean he also shows up if you level up the Bonfire?
Yes. Pretty sure. Marvel at my certainty.
This was
Equilibrium
this
Mask
one was-
already through Iron Keep. Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah,
shoot
the
all
entire last
four.
stream. Or was it the stream before?
It had to have been last stream. I think last stream you took down
Yeah.
Iron Keep, the Gutter, and Seldora. Very
Yeah,
well done.
you're right. Yeah. I did steamroll quite a lot of bosses at the same time last time.
Roll.
Streamrolled. I streamrolled them. Oh my god, I keep forgetting about this piece of shit. Die.
It says they have a washing pole and a hovel shield.
Son of a bitch. Just like the spell goes over their head. Only 5 deaths today. In 1 hour. I am actually quite happy about it.
Yeah, I mean, you get at a certain point to a place where it's very hard to die a lot. And then usually
Everybody
something
hurts.
surprises you.
Everybody dies. Wait. Oh, fuck. Wrong turn. Everybody hurts on the end of my stuff. Thank you. I'm gonna be here all week. This way. God damn it, this ladder is too long.
I think
Okay,
it's the
there it is.
longest in the game. Probably not in the franchise, but definitely in the game.
Okay, so the only thing this giant does is makes the elevator functional. No! I'm not gonna fall for it for the 3rd time. I almost did, but I didn't.
But you kinda did.
But I didn't.
We're
Die,
learning.
eat a dick. You eat a dick. Share a dick with Saint Joseph. I don't know.
What?
The fuck?
No, wait. Was it Saint Peter, the one who is on the gates of heaven?
Yeah.
Which saint was Saint Peter? Okay, then eat a dick with Saint Peter. Thank you.
Okay.
I need my curses to be religiously correct.
I don't think that one was religiously or politically correct.
This is a very strange stream so far. I'm not objecting. I'm just observing.
Wait, can I go this way? Have I been this way? I just opened the door, looked around, and then turned around. Looked
This
around.
is, yes, spoke on St. Peter's namesake. Oh lord.
Wow. Nope.
Did have a student who misunderstood the requirement of 1510 to mean that the Catholic or Catholic Spain claimed two native people, right? The native peoples that they invaded. That Saint Peter himself was the supreme authority on Earth.
What?
And all people had to obey him. When in reality they invoked his name, right, as the quote-unquote first pope to demonstrate the legitimacy and longevity of the papacy. And say that, like, under the auspices of the Pope of the Catholic Church, we, or our sovereign, claims these lands for God and you as his subjects, that kind of thing. They were
Estes
not
last
saying
shard, yes.
Saint Peter, who died like 1600 years ago, told us to come steal all of your precious, like, raw materials.
Wow.
But hey, if it's somebody's first time reading like very symbolic like political discourse from the 1500s, it's easy to see how they'd be confused and take it literally. So, no harm done.
That statue
Really
looks
good.
kinda suspicious.
Yeah, also looks kind of familiar, doesn't it?
Yep.
Almost like, yeah.
Almost like it's
that.
gonna attack me. Let me
Lightning
target
is
you.
your best bet here.
There. Hello,
Welcome back,
Eclipse.
Flip.
Is that it? That's it. Huh. Kinda disappointing.
They are all of those enemies. The whole lot of them were not here in the vanilla game.
Oh, okay. Is that it? There's nothing else. So I just opened a shortcut.
No, eventually you're gonna run around until you find a key to the King's Passage.
Ah, okay.
If you don't already have it, that is. If you do,
I don't
then
think
you can
so.
Take
No,
it
wait.
to the base of that elevator chamber.
Ah, I was on top of the elevator chamber, wasn't at the base.
Correct. But no, you started out at the base, then you climbed to the top.
Yeah.
You should have the key to the King's Passage by now.
Yeah. I did
Yes,
get
that
it.
was your- So now you go back to that chamber and open the way to the Looking Glass Knight.
Okay.
One of the best
Oh!
bosses in the game.
Yeah, I remember that boss. I actually liked it quite a lot.
One of Vendrick's 4 knights. One of 3 currently still living.
Okay, let's go to the base of the elevator. Of the elevator. This is not how you get to the base of the elevator. Ah, that's why I opened the shortcut, because I had to use it. Derp. That's okay. What I don't have in my brain, I have in my legs. Stamina.
Alright. Eclipse says they made that weirder to do in Scholar. They did, didn't they?
So, do you have any other grading, honey, escapades?
No, on the whole, this first lot were quite impressive.
That's surprising, but also quite nice.
Not
So I'm-
surprising for me. At this
Is it like a
level,
higher... Huh?
most of the
Nope.
students you're working with are really, really hard workers. So
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
not surprised that, for the most part, like, things I had to correct were just like, oh, you know, grammar and syntax, try proofreading or get a beta reader, but, like, the content's good.
Right,
Content's good.
right.
The instructions for the assignment. Quite well. Scholar says Eclipse says, in Scholar you need to lure the mannequin dude back. Right, the golem, the torch.
Yeah, I
Basically,
did that.
the enemy will make the golem activated. Right.
Yeah. That's what I, yeah. It was really weird because those statues then kinda didn't make sense. Like, the entire room is filled with statues, but you don't actually do anything with them. Castle of Drunk Lake, here. And to be honest, I mean, it's obvious that you kind of have to, you know, do something with a giant statue because they wouldn't make an entire empty room, but, that way. But I think that Brady had to tell me first time that I was there to, lure the mannequin back. Okay. Ah. Oh. I don't like long hallways.
This one's really cool, though, and in fact, they used its design heavily in promotion prior to the game's release. For good reason, I mean, it's stunning. And these horse-headed knights appear nowhere
Oh look,
else in the game.
Yggdrasil.
Savage says, adds to storytelling and makes using large, sweepy weapons a nightmare.
You know what? No.
Something that Dark Souls is usually extremely loath to do.
Ow. Oh shit. Okay, he can
You got
deflect.
Yeah, no, his shield is magic resistant, but his armor, or no, it's not resistant, it just totally deflects.
It deflects, yeah.
His armor isn't totally impenetrable.
I don't know why, but his entire armor kinda reminds me of the David statue. You know, by Michelangelo.
I can see it. I think he's meant to evoke like Janus, though.
Oh. Oh god. Oh fuck. Can I still? Oh, I can still hit him. That's nice. Damn it! Oh, the entire spear was gone.
Flip says, as bad as an idea as it would be, I want to see a Soul Spear barrage bounce off his shield.
I was
yeah,
kind of
that'd be pretty
thinking the same, unfortunately. There we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Well done.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
gonna be one of the toughest bosses remaining in the game for this build, so you did very, very well.
Bye, bitches. I fell into a burning ring of fire. On sale from your wish list, Ghost Runner. Eh. Kinda want it on the Switch.
It's on sale on Steam.
On Steam Deck. Yeah, on Steam. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen, but apparently Steam Deck also has drifting issues, but they have been fixing it via software update.
At least they're trying to be responsive, that's good.
Yeah, this area doesn't look ominous at all. Yeah,
But it
bonfire.
is.
Oh god, I remember this.
Oh, Shrine of Amana. Yeah, good luck.
It was made way more manageable in Scholar, though, I will say that. They did improve it.
Yeah, you told me that last time before I spent a stream and a half on it.
That's still an improvement, trust me. Eclipse can back me up here.
Yeah, but don't worry, Steph. Once you're like back in there, after
Eclipse says,
being
yeah,
there
yep.
before, I'm gonna be as bad.
Do I have? No. Let's go. I'll back Brady on this. I'll front Brady on that. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
what
gonna see
you're
myself
about
out.
to play is a much more fair version of the Shrine of Amana.
Be right back.
Clip says Amana made me want to bleed my own entrails out through my eyeballs. Yep, that's a normal response, man.
Yeah, I had the great luck that I did it like with a bow and arrow and a bunch of arrows and just cheesed it kind of.
It's not really cheese. Amana's more or less designed for ranged combat.
So on Saturday I'm going to see an apartment, and I am actually quite excited about it because it looks beautiful. I just hope that they also have a parking space that goes with it, or at least I can get a permit to park there because it's close to the city center, and parking in city center is just no.
Very expensive, huh?
No, not
Looks as
expensive.
good
You
as
just
you
can't
can
find.
Parking, that's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, I would pay a shit ton of money if I need to. I just would need to find one. Wait, can I? Damn it. I thought I could backstab him. Ah, magic resistance. Archdrake boots. Okay.
Archdrake set is actually really nice for casters. Actually, it's pretty nice for anybody. Pretty solid medium armor all around.
Anything here that I... Oh. Wilted dusk herb and skeptic spice. Eclipse? No, I have not. This is the first time ever I decided to go for a magic build, and I think that I'm gonna replay Dark Souls 3 on the magic build. Because I'm so enjoying it. Wait, I was here already. That's where I came from. That's where I came from. That's where I go. I really like her singing, but I wish she would change the tune every now and then.
I just like the fact that enemies make kind of tranquil sounding ambient noise as you move about. Eclipse says, it's ridiculous. Magic takes no stamina and you can legit 3-shot mid to late game bosses.
No stamina! Wow. Large soul. Okay. Alrighty. You die. Can I go over there?
It says, yep, they nerfed magic for a reason. Oh, and at launch, miracles, specifically anything that dealt lightning damage, was even more broken in DS, too.
Nice.
Gotta love.
I love magic. It's kind of hard to like dodge everything and be able to cast it in the right time, but once you learn it, it's so powerful. This one.
Because I think dark magic in DS1 is the most broken magic it's ever gotten for PvP anyway. Yes, that is true. In large part because dark magic in DS1 just dealt raw physical damage.
Oh,
Which is kind of
that
weird.
doesn't sound, good.
I mean, it worked. Maybe a little too well.
Good if you're the one doing it in PvE. It's bad if you're getting it done to you in PvP.
There you go. Yeah, that's
Ah!
accurate. Well, it says cast Pursuers, then spam Dark Beat until they can't roll anymore and they get one shot. And if you need to, throw in a Soul Spear and one-shot them anyway. Yeah, play like an Elden Ring boss, more or less.
We know nothing, and why should we?
If it works for them, it'll work for you.
But what if we know nothing? For we will. When we sing, the little one, this. Is there anything, perhaps, that... Listen.
Yeah, so smooth.
When we sing,
Yeah, so silky.
this.
I love them.
When we sing, the little one. This is what.
Yeah, so smooth.
Hey! What?
There's a curse
cursing?
jar on the exterior of the hut.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, why do I hear crazy laughs? I don't like crazy laughs.
But it says, yeah, everyone was always like, oh, just roll through pursuers. And I'm like, yeah, straight into the dark bead coming out in a 60-degree arc with 0.1 second delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Die. Did he just like zigzag at me? Did you zigzag at me, you bitch? No zigzagging here.
Aye.
Okay. Now let's loot this.
It says if it had a long cast time, the damage wouldn't be an issue, but it's just as fast as a medium weapon swing and does about 4 times the damage in
Yeah.
an AoE. I mean, again, if it's you using it, though, I'm sure that's great.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fun time to me.
Is this a chest? Dragon charm. How nice. Oh god, is this the area where my
Acid.
sorry, what? You cut off for a second.
I said the acid.
Yeah, the acid.
The acid's not going to be a huge problem since you have a range-based build.
Yeah.
Eclipse says,
Oh my
wasn't
God.
fun to fight. My favorite PvP weapon was the Golem's Axe. The Wind Slice could really catch people by surprise. I've heard that. Yeah. I generally avoided PvP like the plague.
Oh, both of my babies are at my feet. It was kind of scary because like I felt something lie down on my feet and I was like, oh, Beppo is lying down, and then I noticed Beppo on my left and I was like, wait a damn minute. But it's Poppy. Poppy sleeping on my feet now.
Brady,
Huh?
would you happen to know what the highest level you can level your weapon is?
I think plus 20 for regular weapons, plus 10 for special weapons.
No, because I'm looking at an item that raises them to at least 21.
Oh, maybe it is 21 then.
Maybe?
25 says Eclipse.
Oh.
Ah, thank you. Eclipse says, it was good without being so meta. Everyone, their mother, their father, their grandparents, and even little Jimmy next door was using it. That's
Fucking
the problem
Jimmy.
with meta games developing in any kind of multiplayer community, right? Is you end up seeing the same few strategies or the same few builds in fighting games, the same few characters being used time and again, and that just gets really dull. Feel me? To watch, I mean,
Yeah.
and probably to play.
I was gonna say it would all be okay if little Jimmy didn't join in on the party. Like once he joined it was just too much.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck Jimmy. Okay, you're dead. There's something there, so it's gonna die too. Of course it dropped something. Ugh. Bleeding serum. Great. Wait, I think I might have... yeah.
So it says, yeah, especially when using anything else puts you in an uphill battle when the hill's trying to break your ankles every 5 seconds. Well, that's the problem, kind of, we pointed out with invaders in Dark Souls to begin with, right? Over time, this PvP meta kind of materializes, people understand kind of ideal approaches for fighting other players, and they'll base their entire build around that, and then go invade or kind of grief others who may be either less acquainted with the game or maybe running like just playing around with different things in PvE, and as a result are going to be at a distinct disadvantage almost by default. Now you could say, well, they do things to ameliorate that by giving invaders fewer healing supplies and all of that, which, while true, still doesn't mitigate the problem if somebody's using an overtuned build against kind of a journeyman build.
Is there a bonfire anywhere close? Because I'm running out of spells.
There's one in a cave midway through.
Okay, I kinda need to just
there should be another one in a ruin. Wait.
Yeah, it should be nearby here.
Yeah, like at the very entrance of one of these large caverns. Eclipse says healing supplies don't matter when the invader one-shots you in a single Hail Mary parry. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
No! In front of the fucking doors. Ugh.
Fuck doors.
Fuck doors. Fuck them sideways.
But
This seems way too far away. Was there a bonfire in between that I missed? Probably.
I don't think so.
yeah. Oh, Eclipse, welcome. Welcome aboard.
Oh, Eclipse.
Okay, Eclipse.
Hi.
I also need to get caught up, but in my downtime, I've been watching the experiences of our good friend DSP.
Oh.
Okay. Seth,
Yeah.
you know when you come out of that cave where you got the chest and with all the, like, weird
Yeah.
kobold guys, when you come out of that, there should be kind of a square room to your own right, and that'll have a bonfire in it.
Great, okay. Because I was kind of, you know, thinking like, okay, it seems there's no bonfire coming up and I'm running out of spells. And I have a lot of spells.
I think you were almost close to one, but yeah.
Okay.
I've gotta say, like, DSP is nearly unrecognizable at this point in his gameplay. He insisted on fighting an optional early game boss, the Crucible Knight, for like 3 hours straight because he was determined to bring it down.
To be fair, that's something I would do.
Yeah, no, exactly, but it's something
Yeah.
you would do. It's not something that Phil would do.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
No, this isn't it.
Yeah, to be fair. I still haven't found Crucible Knight.
I mean, that's probably a good thing, all told.
Oh, Eclipse, do you have time on Saturday evening for a podcast with Potato and Brady?
Saturday evening, anytime after 5 PM my time, I should be good. Which
Yeah.
is 4 PM your time, I think. No, wait, 6 PM your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. That means we could get started at like our usual time.
Yeah. I mean, I probably
and-
won't be there because, like, I haven't played the game, so, you know, no comment there. But I am going to edit it after you guys are done, so just send me the link,
Listen to
Potato.
us rant about it for like...
Yeah, exactly. But as I said, I haven't played it, so don't have anything to add.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna
And
be
then
editing it for you.
Tossing around like first impressions and reviews. I think we're all going to have ultimately positive reviews, but in different directions.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
think my positive reviews have been sewered.
I mean, trust me, Eclipse. I've run into a few things over the past couple days that drove me insane, and I'm like, yeah, they didn't have to do this. But like, I'm just so entranced by the world and the lore that it doesn't make it okay, but it softens the blow. This is not just generic Western fantasy.
There's
Yeah.
a lot more lore. The lore is a lot more detailed than it is when
Yes.
Miyazaki was doing it.
Yeah, but you can also
I mean, it is George R.R. Martin. I'm just
And-
waiting
yeah,
until
well,
you guys tell me that there is some pedophilia, some incest.
No.
No, but there is a character that tells you he can kill you and defile your corpse.
Oh, well. I mean, he can
No,
tell you whatever he
character-
wants.
A character who curses other people by shitting on them.
Is that the Dung Eater?
Yes.
I mean, his name is the Dung Eater, like, what did you expect?
I know, but I thought Dung Eater was gonna be fun, like one of the Onion Knights, like a companion. Why?
Like the Dung Defender in Hollow Knight.
Yes, exactly! That's not what Dung Eater is at all!
No.
I haven't made it down here yet, but yeah, he does look like an onion knight.
Yeah.
Dung Eater just makes me sad.
Oh, but Eclipse, when you
Yeah.
see him... Oh,
Zoom
I can't
in.
wait to hear your reaction.
Yeah, I'm still doing Moon Lady.
Yeah. Just when you see him, zoom in.
It seems like a character design that was made for me in my commentary.
Yeah.
I don't. Yep. By the way, when you get fireflies above them, they're passive.
Mm-hmm. The
Fireflies
creatures
are doing
working
their-
out in the lake.
Okay,
It
so...
means
And
the
the fireflies
Moltenito
are
are
dancing, and they pacify the ones dreading.
tranquilizing them.
Uh,
Yeah.
Okay, so it's in that square rune. See it?
Ah, on the right.
Yep.
And let me guess, there is a hole right in front. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, hello.
No, it's not that mean.
I mean, to be fair, if I was a game designer, that's what I would do. Just put a hole right in front of it. Be like, ha, fucker.
Put a hoe?
Yeah. Put two
Like, for
hoes.
example, like I love the wolf boss, but everything up to that point it pissed me off so much I just couldn't enjoy the fight.
See, I had the exact opposite problem. I loved the dungeon, hated the wolf.
Really? I like the wolf.
Too evasive, and had
too
those
evasive.
nigh ubiquitous homing projectiles.
Yeah, but at least the wolf was squishy.
That is true.
Glass
Yeah.
cannon as fuck.
Okay.
Like, the
So
wolf-
we
the
will
wolf
make
could
it
be a
through
lot
this
worse,
fine stuff.
But the fact
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it was squishy, the fact that it was squishy made me be like, okay, this isn't too bad.
Right.
But also, I've noticed a definite difference from, like, you know how, like, Frida and, well, Black Plague specifically, and, whatchamacallit? Like, let's say, like, Margaret, right?
Mhm.
Frida, for all her, aggression, and she was almost as aggressive as Margaret, if not just as aggressive. With just as much AoE. But her AoE didn't track nearly as much. And
She was nowhere near
Frida
as tank.
herself, yeah, which is hilarious since she was a late game, or mid game. But when I hit Frida, she staggered.
Yeah.
Like, so she was small,
Ooh,
fast, aggressive,
forgot about you.
but she didn't take hits as well. You know, that was her downside.
Mhm.
Margaret's downside is potato.
You use the
Yes.
item if you had it, I guess.
Yeah, as soon as I said that potato, I was like, oh wait, never mind, I can't say that here.
Oh, but yeah, I didn't even know about the item. Like,
Neither did I.
I guess it's
Neither did
kind
I.
of like an homage to
Music box.
Gascoigne.
Gascoigne, yeah, which you know, first major
That's-
boss.
Yeah, but that's not an open world game, you know?
I mean, it was kind of hard to find it even in like
Fair.
Bloodborne, which wasn't an open world.
Fair.
And you know, then to figure out that it's for Gascoigne.
Yeah, to be fair, this item does say Margaret.
Margot's Fell Shackle, yeah.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it's expensive.
It's very expensive, yeah.
Drink faster, damn it.
Usually not a command you want to listen to, but...
Chug, 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 chug.
Yeah. Unless it's the closing time at a bar, then drink faster.
I guess you could say Margaret said weakness is bleed, but like, cool.
Good luck actually inflicting it.
Yeah, I think I inflicted it once.
Bleed's,
There's a lot of bleed in this game. A lot of it.
Well, yeah,
It
there's...
was like bleed was just like a band-aid for their ridiculous health, you know?
There's as I understand it, there's effectively a country dedicated to just about all of the major status effects.
I know, but it's like a whole lot of bleed weapons and a whole lot of like bleed damage for a game that's not called Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be more accurate, it would be Bleedborne in this case, but fine.
Wow,
Yeah, Bloodborne-
Brady, really?
Bloodborne was more pull their entries out of penis.
Exactly.
Anusborn just sounds painful. I don't
Ass!
know.
Yeah, it takes coming out the wrong pipe, literally.
Pretty much.
We're professional broadcasters.
Yeah.
You guys are, I'm not.
Professional under heavy quotations.
Eclipse, your streams have more professional finesse than ours do on average. Like
Pretty much, yeah.
challenge criteria, occasionally little community-based drives. Like that's real content creation stuff right there.
Yeah.
And then you have us. We talk about ass. We are basically the modern version of AVGN.
Oh God, yeah. No, like irate gamer. Let's be real.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
lower
wait.
quality.
Seth, when do you plan on getting Elden Ring?
When I get a PlayStation 5. Which can be,
Valid.
honestly... Bitch! Which can be tomorrow
bitch,
or
I
in
agree.
2 years.
That was perfect timing. No, but you know what would be really fun for you guys to do? And I suggest if you want to put it at some point, do a kind of like similar to like RKG with Seth, Brady, Potato.
Oh,
What?
yeah, like 3 ways or something.
Yeah, like you know, like Seth going through Elden Ring, and you could put it up on YouTube like slightly more edited and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, we could do slide editing and have all 3 of us like on camera displayed in a little bank to the side of the stream.
Yeah.
That's
and
something
like, jokes
I-
where like you pretend to pass a bottle between each of you.
I can't wait to see those guys play Elden.
Oh, I think that would be good.
But they've got to get to Demon Souls first, right?
Yeah.
That won't take them too long. I mean, I think at this point Rory's good enough that he should be able to body it. He has gotten better over the years. I mean, not great, but better.
Yeah.
Doing squats in jeans is not the best idea I had today.
Oh, well,
No.
definitely not.
Definitely not.
I played Beat Saber in jeans once.
Once.
Yeah.
Also, I
you
noticed
know,
that the microphone... Oh, yeah, keep going.
No, I didn't know about like the little walls that make you crouch sometimes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
When I was doing squats and I looked at the camera and I kinda noticed that the microphone was in a very inappropriate position. Like it was right in between my legs while I was squatting.
Yeah. Yeah.
That happens. Also, on the subject of dragon fights, I had another one. I like the idea, but when the dragons start getting too tanky, it's like, oh, this is boring.
They're better than they were on the whole in most other entries in the franchise. I will say
Dragons
that
are,
for
I
me.
don't think the mechanics of the fight are.
I kind of like it, but I understand why they could come across as like kind of frustratingly tanky or boring or something like that. I see it.
Well, I see, like honestly, like, I get the dragons are much better, okay? I just think they didn't tighten up the mechanics in the same way. You know, like, the horse riding mechanics are not good enough for those dragon fights.
Yeah, that's fair. Horse riding should have felt more smooth, and as Potato pointed out, the punishment for, like, falling off the horse should not be as severe.
I guess half the time is completely random whether it hits you or the horse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's
My
true.
horse is immortal.
Look at my horse is immortal. Give it a lick. I don't know where I was going.
I don't either.
You know,
We are doing well, though. We're almost to Bonfire number 2, are we not?
yeah. I think it's through one of the next cave.
And the third and final wing of the Shrine of Amana, at least in Scholar, is probably the easiest.
Once you
Probably.
get past a certain bit, yeah.
In Vanilla, it was easily the hardest.
Oh, gee, and then...
Because, well, for starters, the Priestesses of Amana aggro at a ridiculous range. Which, I mean, it makes sense given the mechanics and challenge of the area, but still.
Speaking of aggroing at ridiculous ranges, those goddamn mages in the academy.
Oh, the Raya Lucaria sages. They have crazy range, but at least, they don't deal too much damage.
I've been one-shot by one of their attacks before.
Was it the one with the Twin Sage mask? The one that fires, like, a cylinder of oscillating crystal at you?
You mean the big giant beam?
Are there...
He sends it like in a spiral.
Yeah, like it's 3 projectiles that collectively count as 1, barreling it.
It was the one where they fire like a spread of like 8 and like a machine gun like spread part in the kind of same
Oh, the
way,
shotgun.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it comes out quicker than the other attacks too, so it's like, it's quicker and it does more damage. What the fuck am I supposed to do here?
Savage says that gibberish is going places. Ain't it, though?
Wait, I don't hear any gibberish.
I think Seth's singing about licking horses or something.
Alright. I mean, usually, Seth,
No.
they wait for the horse to become leather and then boot before they start licking it.
No. The bonfire was right behind that fog wall.
It was right behind the fog wall.
Aye. Yes.
What's your
Yes.
attunement at, by the way?
What?
What's your attunement at?
30.
Okay, you're gonna want to get up 10 or more.
Okay.
Because that gives you an extra soul fear cast.
Ooh.
Which I think 40 is a bit ridiculous for one extra cast.
It is. It really is. But, I don't think FromSoft have ever gotten a perfect grip on stat requirements. They've gotten better, generally, over the years, but they've still not ironed that whole system out.
Well, I think the issue with PS2's stat stuff is, they balanced it for PvP, and then PvE was like, hello?
Yeah, that is true.
Well, again, there's some sort of balancing, but I feel like... Honestly, I feel like to balance PvP, what you do is you make critical attacks a lot less effective on players.
Well, I mean, if like the amount of casts is a problem in PvP, then just lower it. Like if you can lower the amount of flasks in PvP.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, can I say, Sorcerer versus Sorcerer in PvP is probably one of the most unfair things ever. Because if you're running through in a Sorcerer build and you're like, okay, I've got like 2 casts left. And then a guy with like fresh casting goes, hello, Soul Spear, Soul Spear, Soul Spear, Soul Spear, Soul Spear.
Yep.
I have 2 soul arrows left.
Generally, fighting magic builds in PvP is kind of all or nothing. They've got, 30 casts of in-game spells and can just bulldoze you, or they've got a couple soul spears, fire them off, and then they're absolutely, dead in the water.
Or you've got a couple of soul spears, a couple of dark orbs, a couple of
Soul Vortex usually is one I saw people use a lot for, area control.
and they're in full havels because
Everyone is.
So you rush them, they don't take damage, they don't take poise damage, and then they one-shot you point blank. I feel like balancing PvP and PvP is a nightmare if you don't have two different balancings. You have to almost like alter the stats for players compared to environmentals.
No.
But I think,
Why
I think
can't
that's
we all
something
just be
that's actually-
friends?
Well, what did they do? Because have they ever done that? Have they ever made players tankier than environmentals in PvP?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. They haven't, I don't think.
I think that's something you just have to do. Because having players do the exact same damage to other players as they do to environmentals ignores the fact that environmentals are generally tankier. You only have numbers, and PvP is not fun when it just ends in one shot.
I think one of the issues they find, and I've seen it, or at least I think I've seen it in some areas in Elden Ring, is at least some members of the team, because it's a very, very large team that works on these games, right? They're aware that, like, balancing and quality are not always directly concomitant with greater difficulty or
son
lack
of
of
a bitch.
accessibility, things like that. But they're having to balance, or feel like they have to balance, providing a well-rounded and, like, complex, immersive, responsive game with just kind of gratuitous difficulty so that the very vocal Souls bros don't rise up against them.
The
So,
rise of the
like,
Souls Bros.
When you've already made something hit really hard, you can't make it hit less hard, because that would upset very loud people on the internet. Now, I'm not
Because
saying that's the
they...
only reason.
No, they
I don't
like
think
big
that
numbers. I mean, what do you think they're doing when they're comparing their EP-ness? EP-nai.
Well, they've got to use their units to see a big number, but... Carry on.
Love it.
I like big numbers too, but I don't like, just, every PvP fight ends up in a backstab or a parry.
Yes, agreed.
And that's how, like, the meta plays, so that's how every single PvP fight ends up.
Parries more than backstabs anymore.
No, not so much the backstab anymore, you're right. The parries, definitely. And, like, all it takes is one bad bit of netcode and suddenly you're parried and dead.
Very true.
Or just someone purposely lagging, too,
Oh yeah, that happens too.
Because, until, I think, Bloodborne, or maybe DS3, all it was needed was for your game to tell the other player's game that you backstabbed him. It like didn't check his position at all. They're just you were saying.
You could be halfway across the
Beppo.
map, across the room, and you get backstabbed.
Yeah.
Beppo! Son of a bitch. Beppo.
Yes, he is. That's how it works.
Oi, come here. Beppo.
Now pause
Beppo, let's
for
go.
a brief
Let's go,
episode of Beppo wrangling.
Beppo, let's go.
Wrangling.
Hey. Beppo.
Proving particularly intractable today.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's where that was. Shit.
I just think, like, just because a Soul Spear can one-shot, like, Black Knight or whatever, does it have to one-shot a player too?
The answer is no, of course not.
But it does, because they don't balance PvP and PvE differently.
No, they do not. I kind of feel the same way about, like, the great weapons, at least in earlier games, right? Where they could, thanks to lag and things like that, pretty easily and safely make paste out of swifter or lighter characters. Just because that's how they would interact with,
Okay, I'm back.
with, NPCs. Welcome back.
See, I found it kind of... Like, if I tried to use anything smaller than a straight sword, and bigger than a straight sword, sorry, I would just hit them. I would hear a hit indicator, and no damage go off.
That's how it, became in the later games, right? But early on, wasn't it just the opposite? Like, thanks to lag and things like that, great
I'm
weapons
talking
wouldn't
PS2.
pulverize anything?
I'm talking PS2.
Okay.
I could not hit someone with a halberd even though I was clearly hitting them.
Huh. Now, I've had that same experience even with faster weapons, like hit detection in PvP is also kind of screwy.
Yeah, until you're the one getting backstabbed in the face.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Great. I forgot there was one here.
Do you have a spell quartz ring?
A what?
A spell quartz ring.
What is that?
Well, quartz.
Should
It's
be
a ring that helps you deal with magic damage.
jeweled ring. Now, it doesn't decrease the amount of magic damage that you deal, correct?
Nope.
I don't think we have it.
Don't.
All I see there is the dark quartz ring.
Increases
That
dark
wouldn't do
defense.
it, sadly.
Which shan't do the trick, unfortunately.
Come
We're
on,
in.
cast your next spell. Why?
The Quartz 2 version is actually in King's Passage.
Ah! Excellent. Not in a New Game Plus cycle, just by default?
Nope, not from what it says here.
So, Seth, if you go back to the area just before the Looking Glass Knight boss fight, you should be able to pick up something that'll greatly enhance spell
I'm
resistance.
going to check.
Oh. Oh, and, I will say, we'll talk about this probably during the podcast, but I do really appreciate in Elden Ring how different humanoid enemy factions fight differently. Like, in line with their...
Yeah.
Unlike Cyberpunk.
Yes. For instance, General Radahn's men fight like goddamn lunatics because they live in the worst place in the world.
Ah, it's actually, you don't use the elevator, so it's in his boss room.
Ah, that's right! There's like a chest hidden to the side of the lift. Yeah, so Seth, if you ride the elevator back up from the entrance of the Shrine of Amana, you should be able to find like a large iron chest that contains the ring. I think. I'm not certain, I just think.
Okay, well, now that I died, I can go there anyway, so...
And you know when I'm
it's
not...
definitely losing the damage you're taking, because right now you're just getting machine gunned.
You know when Brady isn't certain about something, that's a great sign.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Okay, so travel. Junglade Castle.
No, you would go to the Shrine of Amana and then just go backwards a bit.
Oh,
Like the first bonfire.
okay. No. No, yeah, that way. Okay. This is the bottom of the elevator?
Yeah, you want to go to the top.
No.
Be right back, yo.
Okie dokie.
Da 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 da. Are we there yet? Okay.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Okay, I think it's you just go around the elevator. So you stay near the elevator.
So that's all the way back, right?
No, that elevator you just came up.
Ah!
Just
Okay, I
edge
thought
around
the
there.
other. Mm.
So it's just before you would go down that elevator.
Ah! I see, there's a chest.
I almost said just jump over, and I'm like, wait, this isn't Elden Ring.
Yeah.
We don't have a jump mechanic in this game. Well, we do, but it sucks.
Spell Quartz Ring plus
Yeah.
2, yeah. What
That'll-
do you think I should equip it instead?
Probably not the Ring of Binding, because you're... Oh, probably just get rid of the Covered Serpent right now.
Yeah. Oops. Which one is the Quartz Ring? Oh, this one. Okay, let's go back down.
Yeah, the plus 3 rings in one of the DLCs.
Mm.
So that one's not as easy to get.
Okay, yeah, fuck that one then.
Yeah.
I just saw someone on Etsy selling a handmade box for Gwent deck and a handmade Gwent deck for 130 euros. Holy fucking crap.
Wouldn't
It looks
that-
beautiful.
I mean, generally, the stuff made out of wood usually is quite expensive if it's like.
Mm.
Especially nowadays, because wood's expensive.
Also, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, daddy boy. Oh, yes. 'Tis but a scratch. I mean, they can still, you know, shoot me to death, but at least it's gonna be slower.
Yeah, you still... Like, that would have killed you with that thing.
Yay, twinkling Twitanite. Jesus.
What?
Yeah,
Titanite.
this is one of the best. This is one of the best places to farm that. No, thank you.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, I'm back. Potato, what was that you were saying earlier? Sounded like something surprised you.
Well, I got stabbed by a enemy that kind of looks like a knight, and yet he like impales you on a spear and inflicts scarlet rot.
Oh! You just now met one of them?
Well, I might have fought them before without getting that done to me, but yeah.
That's a clean rot knight.
Clean rot. Sounds like an oxymoron.
They were, millennias.
Ooh, Stuff of
personally.
Amana.
And
Can't remember if that's any good.
the Leyndell boss is something.
Oh, I'm not in Landell. I'm still in Caleb.
Gotcha. This go round, I've actually been really fond of summoning like NPCs where available, just because like one thing I will appreciate we've got to talk about is it feels like characters and quest lines are written so much better. Like, I actually find myself like connecting with and liking a lot of these characters.
Yeah. That's one thing I didn't like about Dark Souls 2 and 3 too much. Is that summoning like
Was
the task of
required.
keeping was required for like quest lines, and keeping some of them alive was a fucking nightmare.
Oh yeah, the
Mm.
fact that I have to survive the fight. That
Yeah,
was,
Keeping Mokatail keep Mokatail alive during Smelter Demons like try. So I'd talk a baby through electrical surgery.
electrical surgery.
Electrical surgery, what?
Yeah, try and teach a baby not to stuff his hands with a plug.
At least it's not rocket surgery.
Is it harder than
Well,
rocket
that one's
science?
Really cool. Well, that one's a really high flying entity. Jeez, I forgot how many of there are in this point.
No! Damn it! Hijo de puta!
Yeah, you may not be able to run through there with four of them are running up your ass.
Oh. Did I already say how much I hate this level?
I believe
Yep.
you did.
Not in so many
Say
words,
it
but we
again.
got it. We got it from the various fuck.
Can't find
Various
the
fucks were
I
given,
fuck this
yes.
level. Ooh,
This level was not fun.
I really don't like that they're homing in on me.
No, you're making Elden Ring then.
there you go.
Okay. Leyndell boss is down, and I think you guys are really gonna like it.
I don't know, Brady. Whenever you said you think I'm gonna like a boss, I ended up fucking hating him.
No, I don't mean mechanically. Mechanically, it's actually pretty plain, but like, once you see what it is, it's super cool.
Okay. I can dig that.
Pot says just met magma worm. Man, it's something. Good news though, Pot. It's very, very slow. Very slow. And you've got summons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really hated the Baleful Shadow.
Baleful Shadow.
It's not a boss, it's a phantom. Wait,
one?
not? He is sort of on the way to that celestial guy.
I know. I constantly forget these things. You know.
The guy with the wolf head.
Yeah.
Especially since I got stuck on him, and I was like, okay, let me see what someone who might be better at this than me says what to do, like the tip and trick. And the article was written obviously by someone who hasn't played it, because he said, well, you gotta use your summons, you have your summons there. And you don't.
Ah. Right.
Oh gosh.
Whoopsie. Okay, it's time to become human.
Oh, not human. Why would you do such a horrible thing? I've cleared out this area.
You can do this, man. Don't worry. That fight may seem tough at first, but it will get you something pretty damn good.
See, wait, you said that about the stone thing in the tutorial, and then you told me it wasn't very good.
Oh.
Which one?
The chariot shit.
You get ashes, right?
No idea. You said it was decent, or the reward was worth it, so I did it, and then I
Regretted
went
it.
to all level for it.
Oh, and yeah, Brady, I was wrong. I wasn't near Lendell. I wasn't.
Ah, grand. Pot says, oh well, apparently it was a dragon, and a badass at that. Yeah, it was. It was a dragon.
Yeah,
Worms
just
are
by the
usually
sheer
elder
amount
dragons.
of by a sheer amount of the dragons, you know, George R. R. Martin had his hands on this.
Very true.
Yeah,
But-
but worms are usually ancient elder dragons.
That is
Yeah,
true.
and also in Game of Thrones you only had 3 dragons.
Well, worm also can be used to refer to a flightless dragon, though, right?
I think that's usually become a drake nowadays.
Ah.
No, I
It
thought
used
the
to,
Drake
though.
was. I thought the Drake was the one without like 4
Wyvern.
legs. Oh, wow.
The terminology is skewed and changes like constantly.
Yeah.
But no, worm is usually an ancient, like, very powerful dragon.
Seth, the reason why there was only 3 dragons in Game of Thrones is because CGI is expensive.
Right.
Very true.
Yeah. For example, I was reading a book series, and to become a worm, you had to be over 1,000 years old.
So many twinkling titanites now.
Yeah, I'm actually getting kind of jealous about the amount of twinkle you've got.
Pot says, oh yeah, this one was a cave dweller, so it makes sense. I have no idea what I'm doing with all these NPC quest lines, and I'm certain I've fucked a few of them up.
Oh yeah, I mean I have. I know of one that I fucked up, and it's one that gets you a talisman, which means I'll have to do a New Game Plus playthrough.
Ooh.
And I'm not have. It's you can get it pretty early, so I can just rush into it. But I'm still not happy about it.
So, has anyone been playing anything other than Elden Ring? Ever?
What
Legend
you
Arceus,
playing,
yes. I've been playing Pokemon.
I've been
Ooh.
working.
Why do you sound so sad? You've been waiting for so long to be working.
No, just letting you know.
Ah. But you sounded like, I've been working. I mean, that's like the default reaction when people work, you know, just like, fuck, I've been
Yeah.
working. I hate this place. I hate this place with a passion.
Oh wow, this dude shoots off 3 fucking. I think those are great arrows, exploding
Yeah,
arrows.
I'm really trying to think of a way this could be a bit easier for you, Seth.
What's?
Do we
you
have
a
anti-magic?
bow and arrow?
Do we have anti-magic shields? Anything
For
in
a
that?
long-reaching spell.
Yeah.
Long-reaching spells is covered.
Because, you know, what I did was just shoot them from afar while hiding behind walls.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with that. It's just that at some point you have 4 of them shooting at the same time and they keep interrupting you. Oh shit, I was using the wrong spell. Schnaufyu. I almost wanted to say you played Warcraft, but then I remembered what you were playing. Yeah, he was actually playing a game about growing weed.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a Warcraft.
No, no, no.
Warcraft
It's a
reference.
weed craft.
Sure.
It's about D.
He forgot the D, yes. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna now hug this side. And of course try not to fall into a hole. How is it possible that they're reaching me from Narnia with those spells and I don't even have half that distance with the same spell?
Cold bullshit.
Yeah, I mean that's bullshit.
Oh no, Shelby says, yeah, Weedcraft Inc.
Like, look at that.
Well, as long as you're enjoying.
I kind of prefer the name WeCraft. It's like, you know, a crafting game with small people.
Or small thing. Like, you know that adorable miniature Japanese food that people get
Oh,
Different
yeah.
kinds of piss.
What?
Nothing.
The weed.
out of urine.
Wow. Only potato can make something cute and wholesome into something.
Well, there's many
Related.
different directions you could take it now, isn't there?
Wait, could do that as well.
Many different directions.
God's sake.
Yeah, there we go.
If you're doing that, we're making like a really hard time.
God's sakes, Cliff's not you too.
Sorry,
We
that
lost
one was just
him.
left open. That one was just left open. Yep, Brady's gone.
Okay, fuck you. And this guy. Okay.
Yeah, and Skullward, this is now the worst stretch because it's so long and there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say in the original game, the 3 different legs of the shrine got progressively harder as you move onward. But in Scholar, like, the first section is still probably the easiest. Well, no, sorry, the third is probably the easiest now, but the second is the hardest.
I think in Skullward they always made the second leg harder.
Yeah, the retuning in these last few areas is kind of weird. Did they change all that much in the Undead Crypt? I don't think they did.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I think the Imperious Knights appear more frequently, but that's about it.
Yeah, and then obviously the Dragon Rider.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I'll get it eventually.
Sure.
Well. My the only suggestion I really have is maybe like, do you have great soul arrow or heavy soul arrow?
I do have some I have some arrows.
Because
Oh,
they do
that's
like
not
no
arrows.
like different soul arrows.
Yeah, like the
'Cause they do
main
less
spell.
damage, but they're faster. So you don't get interrupted as much.
I think they might even go further.
I don't think they do. Maybe they do, but I don't think so. You know, like great soul arrow does not too much less damage, and it's much faster. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck that one was going, game.
Most hexes lack the range we would need here, so that
Yeah.
school's kind of off the table.
Except dark.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but yeah, the range is just
Yeah, even
not
Dark
doable.
Orb is like unviable outside of like mid-range.
I think the issue here with Dark Orb would be the scaling, because of the fact that you've no faith in it.
One big issue that I have with this area is that these casters never lose aggro. Once they see you,
They never goes
you
aggro
have to
and they
kill
fire
them.
way too fast.
Yeah, and way too often.
Like, if they're firing consistently faster than you at longer range, that's just really annoying.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Like, I think at some point, FromSoft kind of forgets that an enemy can be weaker than you if there's 80 of the fucking things.
Yeah.
Yeah. They, again, great company, but of all people, friggin' DSP pointed this out, right? And it was one of those weird insights you get from the last place you'd think to look. He was, I think he was talking about the tracking in the game or something like that. Something that also aggrieves us, right? In Elden Ring and in Dark Souls. Something that's been
Right.
present throughout. What on earth is that Minecraft character doing? Oh, okay, eating pizza, whatever. And he said, well, you know what, one of the things is, like, just to be honest, like, I like the games, everybody likes the games. He was, like, really stressing that, like, he's not speaking critically of the entire company or of the franchise, but he said, like, the fact of the matter is, people, critics, do let FromSoft get away with a lot of shit, a lot of design flaws or pain points or things like that they wouldn't let other devs get away with. And to a large extent, that is true. Kind of the same way people let CDPR get off with really shoddy launches for a long time because they just seem like such nice guys.
And they end up fixing it like 2 years later.
Yeah. And it is true. FromSoft has gotten away with keeping some pretty nasty design philosophies in their games far longer than I think a lot of people would have taken from, say, an action RPG developer that didn't make Dark Souls.
Yeah. There we go.
Just gotta take it slow and steady, alright? I know it's frustrating, but just keep an even pace. You can do this. We believes.
We believes, yeah. Good that you believes, cause I don't believes.
This is an area you almost have to do like some sort of weird grid where you just take everything out. Eking forward.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't take it out, it's going to come up with shanking, but to not put the finer point on it.
At least the Amana sorceresses are absolutely useless at close range.
Yeah.
That's a small saving grace.
Yeah, it's just a problem when you're fighting one at close range, they're 20, you're like, hello.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What? You were locked on there.
I have no idea why my character decided to be like, oh, no, I'm gonna start shooting behind. That house looks way more.
I saw the locker record,
dangerous.
you were locked on there, and your character went, nope, bye-bye.
Not today.
Nope.
I don't feel like aiming today.
Aiming's for chumps.
Also, I feel like manual aiming with spells should not be as difficult as it is.
Potas, sorry, but is there any reason that dragons just fuck off in random directions in Elden Ring? I assume that's Elden Ring and not meant to be erectile dysfunction.
I think he mistook Elden Ring for Elite Dangerous.
Oh. Sure. And no, I think it's just a pathfinding thing in the open world. I've not had much of an issue with that.
Okay, so there's this thing where you can sort of cheese the first dragon in the first area in Limgrave. Because dragons take fall damage. So if you can cheese them onto a cliff and then sort of make them fall down, like you won't really fall down. The thing how damage works in this is even if you slowly lower yourself to the ground, until you touch something that is ground, you're not taking any damage. So you only take damage as soon as you touch the ground, and it's measured by height. So you can slowly get down, and then touch the ground and you die instantly.
Pot says, Brady, we don't need to know about your problems. Oh.
Well, it sounded more, Pot, like it's your problem.
Yeah.
Let's run to the bonfire. There's a bonfire.
And, I mean, I've beaten the shit out of those Elder Dragons and they fuck off when they start losing. Well, I mean, then they respawn in their original point with, their health still worn down. Or at least they should.
Yeah, they don't reset their health, so you're good.
Do we have a boss anywhere close? I kinda need to work off all of that anger that I
As soon
built
as
up.
you get through that, there should be a boss that's
The end of the
actually fairly
fairly
easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In fact, you might remember him. You fought him.
A boss that hits really hard, but is also pretty simple to manage.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm
boss probably has the least amount of, this boss probably has the least amount of attacks for any late game boss in the series.
yes.
Did
And,
I max
the-
the stuff? Yeah, I don't see the stuff anymore, so I think I maxed the stuff.
What is it at?
Wait. What is my... +5, Staff of Wisdom.
Yeah, if you did it with Twinkling, that's the max.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pot says, nope, they go away. They spawn right where I fight them,
I
but they
think
just
if you
run.
want more damage,
Yeah.
you could try infusing it with the magic path.
No,
Do
Pot,
I-
there's nothing wrong
do I
with
have
that.
that?
Just wear them down, then. I mean, it's kind of silly, but you can just wear them down.
Can I infuse... No, I can't infuse it here.
No,
Or-
you do that at Macduff.
Earth?
Macduff is the
okay.
infusey boy.
The infusey boy. Yeah, that's fine. But let me just... Roy's resting place.
Who the fuck is Roy?
A summon, and I think in at least one build of the game, an invader, the Explorer Roy. Roy's okay.
Roy's our boy.
Is he the dude with the lance who's not the guy from the DLC?
I think so. I think so.
For melee builds, this part of the game is just so like this just slows the game down so much.
It really does, yeah.
Oh no.
Aside from one thing that's going to happen here, this part is actually surprisingly easy.
And I hate it when I panic spam heals and then accidentally heal an extra time when I don't need to.
Better to overheal than underheal, though.
Well, depends how many flasks you got.
Yeah, fair.
Is that a hole? No. Oof.
Also, you know what I'm not a giant fan of in DS2 and 3? Or DS3, sorry. And Build 9? The fact that spellcasters are now punished with less flasks after they've nerfed the magic system.
Yeah. Yeah, now that I think about it. I think you're right.
Yeah, you probably want to draw that dude back to the cave. He will follow you.
Okay.
But fighting him when you're hindered by the water, he's not, is not fun. But as a mage, you should be like very.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, I can spear you too.
Oh wait, Seth, do you have access to Crystal Soul Spear yet?
Sorry?
Do you have access to Crystal Soul Spear yet?
No, I don't think so. At least I didn't see it.
Yeah, I can't remember where you get it in this game, but it would make your Soul Spear look like a toothpick.
Oh. I don't like that.
Crystal Soul Spear is a massive upgrade. Usually.
Oh my god, you're ugly.
Oh no, you have to beat.
We've made it, I think.
Yep, this is the boss.
Well done.
It
Just
better
be
be the
careful now.
boss.
To get Crystal Soul Spear, you have to beat Freya twice.
Yeah, of course, the frog, yes.
Not since Miyazaki began, I don't think.
This boss is so weird looking.
To be fair though, I'm never really complaining dragons.
So, I triggered a bunch of enemies, and one of them didn't trigger in like a little alleyway. And he's blocking 4 of them to get through.
Huh. Well, he's eager, you know?
Oh, and I can even open my map. Go back to the beginning of Limbo. Fuck, it's half past 10 already.
And give me a song.
There we go.
No, you can have access to it, but it needs bonfire aesthetics. Oh, that's right. That's right,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yep.
Key of the
you need to
embedded,
free that
okay.
place.
Oh, made quick work of that though, didn't you? Well done.
Okay, actually, to be fair, it only deals 25% more damage, but you need 2 attunement slots. So it's actually probably not worth it in this game.
Unless you've got the spare slot.
Is
just,
there
you know,
anything here, or do I need to run back?
Yeah, there's an
Ah, there we go. Jesus, everything looks the same.
Yeah, no, I missed this too.
Wait. Yeah. There. Well, this doesn't look ominous at all. What is this?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, let's just step on this absolutely benign looking rotten elevator. I already get scared by the elevators that you have to manually close.
Well, hold on, I'm thinking about it. This next area might actually be a little tricky with a magic build. Not like the Shrine of Amana, but tricky. All the same.
Eh.
It's gonna be
Undead.
tricky or bullshit easy because nothing.
Yeah, one way or the other.
Yeah, whatever. Just burn to death and let me use the bonfire.
I wonder how many people who came from DS2 and then went to Scotland for Sin crap themselves when this guy showed up.
Yeah.
Oh, I know I did.
Yeah, but like, when he doesn't show up in the original DS2 when you do the 4 word souls. So
That's
I-
correct.
when
I
I
wasn't
met him
paying
after
attention.
my 4th word soul, I crap myself. Sure.
Yes or no?
I think he's basically saying, do you want to mend the world?
Yeah, we say
Sure.
yeah.
How we say?
Fucking hell.
Be gone.
There
What?
goes 34,000 souls. Or runes, whatever.
Oh, Seth, did you ever get the Dragon Train last time? Or Dragon Eyrie? No, Dragon Train, I'm right.
Pretty sure she did. Yeah.
I did. If Brady says I did, I did.
Because the best part of the game is there. I'll DM it to Brady just in case you don't remember it.
There
Oh, I definitely remember.
Okay, you said I needed more attunement.
Yep.
Okay.
In terms of just raw gameplay, that area is fantastic as well.
It was a nightmare in the original base game, though.
It was.
Yeah, I would say try and get up to 40 attunement, because that third soul spear we were close in. Because right now, soul spear's been kind of your problem solver, and you need another problem solver.
Yeah. Okay. Oopsie.
But we'll also help you out with extra cash and other stuff. Let me check.
Do I need the Dragon Rider soul for anything?
A halberd, a shield, a twin blade, and a bow. So no.
Okay, no. What about Covetous Demon?
A scythe, and I don't think it's anything else.
I'm gonna take that as a no. Smelter Demon.
Giant fire sword. So probably not.
Nope. Duke's Dear Freya.
Let me check that one.
That one gives you a rapier or a curved sword.
Okay.
Is it?
And what is this one? Glass Knight Soul.
Oh yeah. Looking Glass Knight gives you his shield or sword, so no, probably not.
Mm-mm.
Demon of Song, I think, gives you a whip.
Yes, the spotted whip.
Okay.
One of the only useful whips in the game.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
not using whips, so.
Because it's, it does a ridiculous amount of poison build-up.
Mm.
Oh, did you get, Soul Greatsword?
I think so. Let me check. I think I did.
You buy it from, I think,
Yeah.
the castle did.
Soul Greatsword. And Soul
Ah.
Bolt. And Great Magic Weapon. Strong Magic Shield.
Soul Greatsword might be useful for AoE.
Okay, I am gonna use that instead of the Soul Shower because I don't like that one.
I've noticed it's not been doing much for you.
Okay,
like
let's try how this looks like.
I wouldn't try
Oh,
it here.
nice.
Oh,
That
I
looks
thought you were
pretty.
gonna- I thought you were going to decapitate Koan there.
Until hope.
Alright. Travel.
Did you almost kill an NPC?
It was kind of close, yeah.
Oh, yeah, hate it when that happens.
Almost pulled a pot.
No, I almost pulled a potato. Like, pot does it on purpose. I do it on accident.
Oh, that's right, that's the distinction.
As long
Yeah,
as I
like,
don't
if you're-
pull up. Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
If you're ever surrounded, just Soul Greatsword.
Mm. Oh, wait, I can exchange my ring back. That one. What was the one? I think this one.
Yeah.
More
In this,
so.
in this one, though, you might want the dark one.
The dark one? Ah, the
Maybe,
dark.
not yet.
mm,
Dark works.
yeah.
Yeah, I farmed these guys for hours trying to get their halberd.
Is that the guy that dropped me the halberd on the first try?
Well, that's the guy in the castle did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I farmed these guys for hours.
Alright, and then the zombie
There's a lot
people.
of really good loot you can get as drops in this area.
Oh, that's nice.
Mhm.
You, sir, look like. Yeah, that's how you look like. I'm stuck. Help! Okay. Reeves' great shield. Okay.
Seriously, Steph! Steph.
Did you
Seriously,
just
Steph.
call me Steph?
I did. I'm by
He's in,
accident.
he's in shock.
Yeah, that was sheer shock. Of just how insane your top walk has been.
It's been very good. It was in Dark Souls 1 too, wasn't it?
Yes, and I would really love that it's, you know, has anything to do with the build I'm actually using. That would be
That would be great,
really
yeah.
nice.
It always drops for the one you're not playing.
Exactly.
Yep. Like, for example, I wanted the shield in Elden Ring, and I didn't get the shield, and then I played another game, and I got the shield, not the sword I wanted.
It's always the bits you don't need.
Yep. Oh, by the way, those pursuers do, like, nothing.
Except, ow.
Ring around the roses, a bucket full of toesies.
Eh. Eh. Oh. Huh. There.
Huh. Fair. Maybe Magic Bow's break his AI, but I think that's the least aggressive I've ever seen Scythe for one.
So it's just
Usually
a double
much more
attack on the
aggressive.
Scythe guy is just nasty. It is. And the Scythe wielder's poise is unreal.
Yeah, like Greatsword's poison. It's
about what
really
you'd
good,
expect.
Like, yeah, but the Scythe guy just never staggers.
No. Which, I mean, in that era, was kind of FromSoft's way of introducing quote-unquote challenge to, like, avatar fights, right? Just make it to where you can't interrupt the enemy at all.
Yep.
Unless you have a Miyazaki-approved big sword.
Because the invader from the
Ah!
second DLC
No!
is kind of the same way.
Yep.
Like, for
Yep.
me, like, I love the fact he's a troll invader.
Yeah,
But
that's
he's
good.
way too tanky for a troll invader.
He's way too tanky for his armor, truth be told. He's not wearing super high poise armor, if I recall.
Not that I remember.
He's wearing, like, regular medium armor, more or less.
I am
You
really just glad
said
we didn't.
it in with such a disgust in your voice. He has like regular armor.
No, more like admiration. Thank God, regular armor.
Seth, did you kill the torch hollow dude?
No. Yes,
Oh,
maybe.
you might want to go run and do that.
Where is he?
Somewhere back here, I think. Maybe you did kill him. He was back at near the end.
Yeah, maybe by accident I killed him, like with that great sword.
Yeah, but if you
Oh,
don't
isn't-
kill him, he wanders in here.
Maybe here? No.
No, he's back to me.
But okay.
If you don't kill him, he wanders in here and they get angry.
Oh.
At
Why
you.
at me?
I don't know.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to light a torch in here.
Oh yeah.
Just a bad idea.
You don't want to accidentally burn any bridges.
Well done.
That was a good one.
Okay. Think I exhausted dialogue. Yeah. Buy item. Do you have anything smart? What is this? Ring of Thorns. Ooh, Soul Vortex and Soul Spear.
Oh, you could actually get a second cast of Soul Spear, which would give you 3 more casts.
Ah.
Which would be useful if you had a bonfire than a boss straight away.
Yeah.
Which does happen in the later game.
So
Alright.
fucking nice when you actually have a chance to just immediately go to the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, of course.
Yep. This is a mechanic that's unique to Scholar.
Every time you light a torch, one of the Imperious will appear. Which is actually something we want, because they give you a good amount of souls and drop some good gear.
Yeah, but Seth has already looked at a lot of casts.
Yeah.
That is true. You're right.
Maybe worth it to have some amber herbs like in your hopper.
What is Ember Herbs?
They replenish your
Casts.
casts.
Ah.
Nice job.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say that 1,000 souls is not worth that.
No.
At this stage in the game, no way.
Oh, fuck. I remember this area. This is like the place where I'm not allowed to ring the...
Bells, yeah.
Or let enemies ring the bells.
Oh, yeah. And I'm so gonna stop them with 4 Great Soul Arrows.
Yeah, honestly, running through this area might just be the best idea.
Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck this. Oh, Bonfire, hello.
Because this area is basically, you try and stop them ringing the bells, and then the bell rings anyway because of enemies spawned on top of it.
Yep. Which is actually something they do. Endlessly respawning enemies right at the foot of a couple of the bells.
Yep. And, like... Isn't breaking the statue supposed to stop them spawning?
The shades that arise from them, yes, but not all of them do spawn from statues.
Right, okay.
This
Which is,
area is
a weird
suspiciously empty.
mechanic.
Okay, never mind.
Yep, there we go. I can't.
No! Leave me alone, you nameless usurper.
Oh, it's the con artist.
Great.
Who doesn't have much health or defense, but she can fight.
Oh, she hurts.
Yeah.
You hurt, lady. You hurt.
I don't actually know where she spawns. She just kind of seems to spawn and they come after you.
So it says on the bright side, the grunts that don't infinitely spawn in the area before the boss. That's true,
but that
you do have
part-
to whittle through a massive amount of them.
Yeah, but that part does also troll where's the too. Yeah, because in DS2, one little dude spawns to ring the bell. and he gets to score with the first sin, 3 of them spawn
Yep.
consecutively. We'll pick up the item.
What? That was bullshit. She rolled in the same direction as me.
Well, now you don't have to go into that room anymore, where she's definitely an advantage.
Wait,
Like, in the big
who's
room, you're the
killing you?
advantage.
The chick like at a little platform? Like above in the room.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there's one.
He's way more formidable against a spellcasting opponent, which makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah. I would use Soul Greatsword more for when they're coming to you, not when you're going to them. So be at range, let them come at you, and then catch them with the tip. But if you're in their face, you want to back up and use Soul.
Well, this room is kinda sus.
Don't give up, skeleton.
Love those messages. Most
They're so
wholesome
good.
the community ever got.
Hmm?
Just about as wholesome as the community ever got, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't forget the shortcut.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, shortcut. The game.
Yeah.
It stops so much bullshit.
Mm.
They give us shortcuts and checkpoints for a reason.
Yep.
Magic stone.
And I like that when the game's like, okay, we made you go through a lot of bullshit, but now you have a shortcut, so you don't have to go through it again.
Yeah, exactly. That I'm totally fine with.
Oh, I remember this. I think last time how I did it is I just ran.
Pretty much.
Fuck the shit, I'm out.
And here comes one of Bedrick's most faithful knights.
Yep. Velstop, the Royal Aegis. One of the best bosses in the game, along with the other knights, as it would happen.
Another guy in an armor.
You prefer he was naked?
Yes.
To be fair, they do give you the giant naked guy too.
That is actually true. Woo!
I would much rather take another guy in armor over another giant wolf or cat-like thing that stomps, slams, and roars.
Hey, I would rather have naked, dressed guy instead of Onryoki.
Fair. Here's the thing, I feel like Unreal would have been a much nicer fight if the room wasn't tight.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, if you didn't have to fight him again. I mean,
What is he doing?
Yes. Exactly.
buffing himself.
Oh. Oh crap, that's the wrong spell. Huh!
Okay, one, I think that hitbox is a bit generous there for him. You were definitely between those.
I'm pretty sure I was between those, right?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry,
I
I'm not
completely
counting
agree
that
with you on
death.
one.
I
No, I wouldn't
refuse.
count that death either. That was shenanigans.
They gave him the AoE magic.
Yeah, but like, usually DS2 hasn't been that bad. DS2's
No,
big
no,
issue is the overhead slams.
As it goes, it's one of the better games in the franchise in terms of AoE BS. Probably the best, maybe. Well, apart from Sekiro, which plays so differently that it's kind of hard to quantify.
I didn't have too much issue with it in DS1, except the Street Demons.
That's true. Yeah,
Oh wait.
it got
I'm
really
teleported
bad
to the
starting
same
in
place.
Bloodborne.
You know, like, DS1, like, if an attack had an AoE, it showed you it had an AoE, you know?
Yes.
Like, and not every single slam had an AoE.
Correct. Or not just slams. As the series progressed, Bloodborne, DS3, Elden Ring, it wasn't just like really, really powerful slams with a lot of force behind them. It was essentially any attack that ended up on or near the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, so smooth.
DS2's main hitbox issue was overhead slams.
Yeah, that. And certain spells that created small AoEs on contact. Not many of them, just a couple.
Yeah. But the
Generally,
overhead slam was kind of the big issue.
Oh, that was the torch guy.
Yep.
Okay, yeah,
You
yeah,
will
yeah.
wander into that room with Agadane and make everyone hostile.
Fuck him.
If you run quickly enough, it doesn't happen. Like, Agadane doesn't go hostile if you're not in.
I wasn't going to... Wait. Yeah.
I think the easier bonfire, because of the way that knight dude like walks your way, would actually just use the second bonfire and come out and then back up here. If that makes sense. That Imperious Knight kind of makes that one up a bit funky if there's signature of two of us.
Yikes.
Elstrat, stop.
No, actually, I'm gonna keep the spear for the second phase.
Yeah. Actually, would you like a tip?
Just a tip.
No, he doesn't have a tip, he's got a mace, but yeah. I don't think that spell protects you.
No! Okay, yeah, for that one I do get to squat.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
You're getting there, though.
Here, I'll give you the dishwasher.
Eclipse best mod ever shares the squats with me.
Yeah. So we're all doing it.
Spirit, of course.
Yeah.
So I found out where the round table hold is actually located.
Yep.
Fair.
Yo, just hit me.
Yeah, Seth, would you like a tip or do you want to keep going for a bit?
Hmm?
Would you like a tip or do you want to keep going for a bit?
Would I like a what?
A
Do
tip.
you want advice?
Yeah.
Okay. On your next run, get rid of Soul Greatsword and equip your second caster Soul Spear.
Okay. For some reason I kept hearing you say, do you want a temperature check? And I was like, why do I need a temperature check?
Oh, fuck.
I don't know, my...
It's weird, but it's not that bad.
No, it's just like I'm brain dead, like... I was again in meetings all day long, so it's just like...
Ah.
So for like depends on the method.
Yeah, I take my temperature checks only... No, I'm not gonna finish it.
Yeah, don't finish that sentence.
There's Schnaufi did squats too.
Oh, Stoffi, thank you.
Be fair enough with him, and you make Seth do anything. Okay?
Yeah.
Schnaufi doesn't make her do squats. Really.
Oh wait, who am I thinking of?
Cookie.
Ah, right, yeah. Sorry, Snappy. I swear I thought
Wow.
Snappy's made Seth do squats before.
I mean, we all made stuff do squats before.
I actually have
No! Oh!
Or high.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it, guys. It feels great.
There, fuck you.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
whenever you're doing a
no.
boss run, I would
King
probably swap Soul
Vendrick.
Greatsword to Soul Spear. Because it's not useful for bosses. Much.
Should I kill him?
Not right now. Do you remember how Vendrick works?
No. Isn't it like something like time travel and then I fight him in his normal form?
No.
What happens is, you travel back in time to get giant souls.
Yes.
And the more giant souls you have, the weaker Vendrick's defenses are.
Ah, right, I
now,
mean I have
Vendrick-
one of them.
You need
Vendrick
at least
is
4 to
with-
make it not painful.
Yeah,
Vendrick-
right now,
Hmm?
Vendrick's defenses are, if you've got one giant soul, Vendrick's defenses are 16 times stronger than they usually would be.
Yes. And you reduce that multiplier by half every time you gain another giant soul. Hello, Couch Operations.
Hi.
They say hello. Hi, Bims.
I know
Okay.
Couch Operations.
Question,
That is
is
it.
there a bonfire close by or do I need to use...
Oh, at this point, you've kind of got past this part, and now you have to, like, go to, you have to go back to other areas you've been.
Alright, okay, well, homeward bone it
Like,
is.
this is the end of the smoke.
And now I go back to where the elevator is and unlock the thing. Unlock the person holding the door.
Yeah, you can do that too. But you have to go to the doors that were said unlocked by the king, sealed by the king's ring.
The one in the Crowded Woods, one in Castle Drain Lake that doesn't really matter right now, we kind of want to stay away from, and one in the Forest of the Fallen Giants.
Right.
We also don't really need right now.
And one you won't be killing, right?
That's right. There's one bearer of a giant soul we're probably not gonna kill.
Of course.
Yeah, or even though technically you could use him to get all the giant souls you need.
If you were feeling very masochistic, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, travel. So what do I do first? Do I go unlock the person holding the thing or through the door?
The person holding a thing just gives you a ring that makes you look human when you're not.
Oh, okay, then fuck that. Where is the... Oh, Shaded Woods.
And I think this time you want to go to the... Oh god. I can't remember. I think it's the middle. It's the
Middle?
It's the castle with the ogre.
The middle. Yeah. That takes us to the castle.
Ah, yeah. Wait, but I need to
Oh, we-
equip... Oh, well, I'm gonna equip it when I get it. When I get to it. Oh my god, 6 costs of Soul Spear.
We don't want to go to the castle, we want to go to the keep, which is past the ogre.
That's here, the ogre is here.
Is it?
Yeah, here behind the...
Yeah, he is, okay. I thought
Past the
ogre.
Shrek.
Also, you just got the dark spell that the cast take you, it was like Pursuers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Affinity.
No! Oh, never mind.
Operation says it seems so much. You do so many squats. We have to shoot again. What?
That's the guy that did my photos.
Oh, I see.
Ah. Also, speaking of bullshit hitboxes, Brady, that thing's grab attack.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Just about everything to do with the ogres, really.
Yeah, like... With a good adaptability, it's better, but it's still like, how did that hit me, like, in any planet?
That,
Kind of feels like it wouldn't be a FromSoft game if it didn't have bullshit hitboxes.
True, but it's kind of the amount they have. Oh, you can take the tension off them as soon as it starts opening.
Let me through! There we go. Is the first symbol petrification?
Yeah, so don't let that build up.
Yep. It's essentially curse.
Without the half health. Yeah, why do these things drop the Black Knight weapons? Why?
I mean, before they explain that, they've got to explain whatever in the hell was going on with the
Of
bright
course, that's
stones.
a mimic.
I think these are on the same level as the Mixon Cop.
Yeah. I mean, glad the goodies are here all the same, but still.
Yeah. Also, I don't like the fact that the Cyanites are just wielding the Black Knight sword.
Yeah, that they didn't give them a unique sword. I agree.
Give them a unique caliber, not a unique sword.
Good night,
Why?
Schnaufi.
Night,
And with
Schnaufi.
that being said, we found a bonfire, and that's exactly what we are gonna do as well. So, I'm gonna park myself in Majula. Teleport. Faster. Alright.
Teleport faster.
Yeah, teleport faster! 30 deaths. 30 squats.
For
Yeah.
23 of those deaths with the Shrine of Amana.
Yes.
Yeah, really.
Did you say 30, Seth?
No, Potato. We're done with the stream.
For the areas we've tackled, that actually looks really good. Just 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Shrine of Amana can easily get a lot higher than that.
And you're learning a new playstyle, so that's
True.
actually very, very strong performance.
Honestly, I think the mage is probably the hardest I've seen Shrine of Amana be. Because you
Yeah.
don't have a range advantage. Like, you don't have a range
Alrighty.
You can't just run up and smack them like melee.
Let us go say hi to Dan, who is playing World of Warcraft.
Oh no, Dan, what are you doing? Stop.
Yeah, Dan the Bandman.
It's time to
Alright,
stop.
we will see you tomorrow for... I don't know who's gonna stream. Who's gonna stream tomorrow?
Well, I'm going to a concert.
I'm not gonna be there, probably. At least not too soon-ish. We'll see. Stay tuned. Bye!
Something that we figured out.
Okay.